Hi, this is Aaron with the Raspberry Pi Lynx version 2, and this is the assembly section now. We've got most of our parts all put in here, so I've gone ahead and started to fasten everything. You can see that I have liberally used hot glue everywhere, and I've also used some epoxy putty to build some little towers underneath the PC board here to give it some extra strength. That way when we're pushing down on these connectors, we're not actually pushing down on the board and break anything off. There's a tower under there, and then there's actually some towers underneath the mounting points on the Pi here, over there, over here, and then some hot glue on the corners too. So made sure we also taped off the metal brackets with Captain tape just in case. The battery is actually with the super extra hold 3M style Velcro on both sides, so it's fastened really well, but it's technically removable. And this connector for the battery is technically removable. It would take a little bit of force to get at that. The power switch is epoxy puttied in place, and I may, after this dries, give it a little bit of hot glue too, just to reinforce it, because I really like things to be sturdy. But yeah, everything is all wired up and pretty much ready to go. I've got our flex circuit plugged in, got the audio connector ready to go together. The audio section here is all wired up and ready to rock, so at this point I'm ready to start doing some testing. And what would be final for the next piece is to build two more just little kind of USB cables that come out, and then I want to build a bracket that goes across here, so that way when you're looking at this thing from the back, you have two USB ports sticking out the rear of the unit, which would give it some expandability there. That way you don't have to crack open to this thing to plug in Wi-Fi dongles or keyboards and things like that. You can just take the battery door off and away you go. So that'll be the final piece, and if I can figure it out, I'm also going to figure out how to mount the LCD button control board, which controls contrast, brightness, all that stuff for the LCD. But yeah, the next part we'll do some testing and tuning.